Hello and welcome to English class. Today we are going to learn the first lesson from the book Vistas. The name of the lesson is The Third Level and it is written by Jack Finney. Now Jack Finney, his full name was Walter Braden Jack Finney and he was an American author. He was born on October 2nd, 1911 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Coming to the theme of the lesson, so the story The Third Level is the most concise and entertaining story about time travel. Our main character, Charlie, he wishes to be transported to the third level, the world of 1894, which is supposedly a much happier and quieter place to be. The question of whether the third level exists in reality or only in Charlie's mind can be inferred from Sam's letter. Sam is friend of Charlie. The story also dwells on the theme of escapism. This is the important theme of escapism. So if someone wants to escape from something. Not only as a psychological refugee from the grim realities of the present day world, but also as a desire to stay with the past or to keep the past alive in the complexities of the present. So this is the theme of the story. If we talk about the characters of the story, so we have our main character, or you can say the hero of the story. His name is Charlie. Now Charlie is a 31-year-old young man and he is the protagonist of the story. Protagonist means the hero, the main character. Our second character is Louisa. She is wife of Charlie. Third character is Sam Weiner. Sam Weiner is a psychiatrist and is a friend of Charlie. And the clerk, who is a ticket window clerk at the third level. So the whole story is all about how our main character Charlie, he found himself on the third level at the Grand Central Station, and all the rail authorities as well as everyone, they swore that there are only two levels at the Grand Central. But this Charlie, what he says is that he has been on the third level. He had seen the old world charms of 1894. And his psychiatrist friend, Sam, he called it a waking dream wish fulfillment. Okay, so we will start with the story. So, the narrator, Charlie, he claims that he has been on the third level of the Grand Central Station. The rail authorities, they swear that there are only two levels of the Grand Central Station, and because of this Charlie, he consults his psychiatrist friend, and the name of the psychiatrist friend is Sam. And this Charlie, he tells Sam about the third level and at the Grand Central Station. So his friend, this Sam, he calls it a waking dream wish fulfillment. He tells that Charlie remains unhappy. His wife has almost become mad, and the modern world is full of insecurity, fear, war, and worries. And he is not strong enough to cope up with them. And he just wants to escape from the realities of life. And the friends of Charlie also think him as an escapist. Escapist is the main theme of this story. Remember that. So his stamp collecting. Now this Charlie, what he thinks that how can I be a escapist? My grandfather also used to collect stamp, so it cannot be told that he was also a temporary refugee from reality. He was also having a habit of stamp collecting. So this is what excuse this Charlie gave to everyone. Now one day what happened is, Charlie is in a hurry to go to his apartment. Okay. Now he takes the subway from the Grand Central Station because it is faster than the bus. He wants to go early to his apartment and therefore he took a shorter route to his apartment, you can say. So he has been in and out of the Grand Central Station hundreds of times. He goes down the steps to the first level. Then he walks down to the second level where the suburban trains leave from. and then he enters an arched doorway heading for the subway and gets lost. Now where is he now? He has reached the third level, which is not actually there. Okay, so it is very easy to get lost at the Grand Central Station, this Charlie says. Now Charlie also explains that the Grand Central Station is growing like a tree. It is pushing out new corridors and staircases like roots. So once he got, now this Charlie is explaining that this is not the first time that I wanted to go somewhere and I reached somewhere else. This has happened with me many a times. Now he is giving examples of it. So once he got into a tunnel about a mile long and came out in the lobby of the Roosevelt Hotel. One more time, another instance he is giving, that he came up in an office building on 46th Street. So for so many people, the Grand Central Station has been an exit, a way of escape. So it is quite possible that the long tunnel provided for Charlie, it was a way of escape too. Now Charlie says that on the third level, when he reached the third level, Charlie finds only a few ticket windows and gates, and they all were looking very different. The information booth in the center was made of wood and it was looking very old. So he sees flickering open flame gaslights also. So there are brass spittoons on the floor. People wear derby hats and four button suits. So he has never seen so many beards and sideburns and fancy mustaches in his life. So now he is getting an idea that I have reached somewhere else, just because these things has happened with him before also. So he is now pretty sure that I have reached to some other place which does not exist in the world. So now he wants to make sure. Now how he will make sure, let us see. So he catches a glimpse of a very small courier and Eve's locomotive. Then he walks to make sure whether he has come to some other world or not. So he walks over to a bookshop and buys a copy of The World. The World is the name of the newspaper. The World has not been published for years. So this Charlie was knowing that the printing of this newspaper has stopped many years ago. Okay. Now the copy he buys, whatever that newspaper he buyed, what was the date printed on it? June 11, 1894. Okay, now he is very sure he got the proof that he came as a because of a time travel, he has come to some other place. Okay, now Charlie turns towards the ticket windows. He wants 2 tickets to Galberg's, Illinois. 2 tickets, one for himself and one for his wife. Now the clerk figures the fare. This clerk, when he took the note from Charlie, he saw it. He counts out the money and looks up. The clerk stares at him. He says, "That ain't money, mister." So that clerk went very angry that what are you giving me? This is not money. So he even wants him not to cheat him. So this Charlie, he glances at the cash drawer. The money is in old style notes and different looking. So he turns away and gets out fast. There is nothing nice about going to jail even in 1894. Okay, now next day he came back to his original world from where he went to the third level. So he is back to his original world, existing world. And now next day he draws $300 out of his bank. Why? Because he buys old style currency. These notes which were in use in the existing world cannot be used in the previous one, 1894. That cannot be used. Okay, so he went to the bank and he drew $300 and he bought old style currency. Now this Charlie also says that one can buy old money almost at any coin dealers, but one has to pay a premium. Now, so his $300, he gave $300 to exchange it with the old currency. So for $300, he got 200 in old style notes. But then what happens is, he got the money, he wanted to go back again to the third level and enjoy there. But what happens? But he has never again found the corridor that leads to the third level at Grand Central Station. He tried many a times, and his wife Louisa, she got pretty worried that whenever he tells her all this story, that I went to the this and that, I want you also to go with me. And he bought 2 tickets also. He wanted to buy 2 tickets, and that is why he drew old currency notes from this existing world. Now she does not want him to look for the third level anymore because she is worried for her husband. Now after some time, what happens is, both of them, this Charlie and his wife Louisa, have proof that the third level is still there. Now where did they get this proof from? So they got to know that his friend Sam Weiner, who was the psychiatrist, he disappeared. So now nobody knows where, but Charlie suspects him to be in Galsburg. So he liked the place very much, and Charlie had often told him about the place, his school, etc. So he wanted to go there. So Charlie is expecting that if Sam is missing, so most probably he would be in Galsburg. So now that night, Charlie finds amongst his oldest first day covers a rare envelope. So it had been mailed to his grandfather at his home in Galsburg. So the postmark, the envelope that showed 18th of July 1894. Now Charlie had never seen that envelope before. He can't understand how it came there. So he takes it and opens it. The letter was addressed to Charlie by Sam. It was written that Charlie was right about the third level. Sam exclaimed that he had found the third level. So in that letter, this Sam also told that he was in Galsburg, and he explained all the views of it, and he said that Galsburg was very highly romantic place, and someone was playing a piano and others were singing Seeing Nellie Home. This was the song's name, Seeing Nellie Home. So it was written that Charlie and Louisa should keep looking till they found the third level again, and the letter was signed by Sam. So Charlie goes to the stamp and coin store. He finds out that Sam had bought $800 worth of old style currency. So this money was enough to set up feed and grain business which he had in mind. So this Sam, he told Charlie before that he wanted to have a grain business. So he had this in mind, and when he is in Galsburg now, so he will do this business. But now he can't go back to his old business, nor can he go to Galsburg, Illinois of 1894. Sam was no one but his psychiatrist friend. So this is the letter in the box. You can see the letter. It was addressed to Charlie and it was signed by Sam. The note is signed by Sam. So this letter Sam wrote from Galsburg to Charlie, and he told him that I have found the third level. And the irony of the story is his psychiatrist friend, the Charlie's psychiatrist friend Sam, when this Charlie told him in the beginning that I have found the third level and I had been there, I saw everything there of 1894. So this Sam was not believing it. He told it to be a waking dream wish fulfillment. And at the end of the story, what do we see? That this Sam himself, he went to this Galsburg. Okay, he found the third level. So this is what is the irony of the story. So this was all about the story, the third level. Until the next video, keep learning and keep recalling. Thank you.